Hey there, friends and families of the Kings community. Mike Bartlett, pastor at Kings, wanting to bring you an update on what it is that we have got coming to you this Sunday, being broadcast from here at the church offices. While I make this little vid, if you hear some loud noises, jackhammers, what have you, you will be hearing the workers that are at work constructing the new worship space. It's going to be really exciting when it's finished in about 12 months' time, but we wouldn't even be allowed to meet there at the moment. So, hey, where we will be meeting is online and hopefully as well, perhaps in small groups. And so what we're doing is sort of broadcasting our online service, our worship service at 10 a.m. this Sunday from here at the church offices. And I'll just show you around because what we've got is a little setup where we can have mini church, where I've roped in my life group to come and sort of be my congregation in person this weekend at such short notice. So we are still going to try and, while we're allowed to, have church together in small groups. And so the groups that make the most sense to do that are our life groups. And so I would like to encourage you that I know that it's late notice, but maybe you'd like to get together in your life groups to actually participate in church as it will be held this weekend. Of course, please exercise due caution in that regard. And if you're not feeling well and, you know, we want to be responsible in sort of following government guidelines, in practicing social distancing when it comes to particularly those that might be feeling unwell. So that's all just to say that if you decide to meet in your life groups for church this weekend or in any groups, please just make sure that you're nice and healthy. Anyway, so that's what's happening. 10 a.m. this Sunday, we will be broadcasting from Facebook. And I know most of us have Facebook, but if you don't and you need some help downloading it, we would be more than happy to have someone help you do that, either over the phone or in person. So please get in touch with the church offices. You can do that. And, you know, over the next few weeks, depending on our situation that we're in, we would love to have different life groups come and be the mini congregation while we're being limited in our gatherings. So would love you to make sure that in some capacity you're able to join us online. You will be invited not just to watch and to sing and to discuss. There will be options available for your kids. There will be an opportunity for you to send in questions. There will be a Q&A section afterwards. So that'll be great. If you've got any questions about that, there's more info on the church website at kingsbaptist.org. So you can head there, kingsbaptist.org.au. Thanks for that, Kat. Just probably takes you to a different church. So www.kingsbaptist.org.au. And that's where you can also send in prayer requests. You can let us know if you're available to help in some capacity in this strange season. But talking about helping, there's all sorts of fantastic resources around the place at the moment in terms of what it means to be followers of Jesus in this season. And Relevant Magazine is a great Christian magazine, and they just had an article today that was a few ways to love your neighbor well in coronavirus season. So you can find that on the web, but some of these just caught my eye, things to think about in this season. Sorry, I thought that someone was yelling at me. They're not yelling at me. Some ideas like considering that you can actually use your phone to make a phone call, and not even a phone call, you can talk to people face to face. So rather than just text or send emails, just pick somebody to call, to send a kind word to today and tomorrow. Their suggestion is just make a phone call a day to someone who might need it. It's good for you, it's good for them. Make a phone call from your phone. As much as it's possible, don't forget to support local businesses. There's lots of people out there that will be starting to do it tough. And as much as we're able to support the local infrastructure of our neighbourhood, we all benefit from that as well. Don't forget that it's also a season that we want to be doing our best to stay healthy. So as well as following government guidelines in regards to all of the things that they're constantly telling us, make sure you get some exercise as well. Get out, get the heart rate up. We know that's always good for you. And probably one of the things, the pieces of recommendation that I think is really pertinent at the moment, don't listen to too much news. Obviously, we need to know what's going on. There's some legitimate websites out there that give us the updates that we need from the government, but there's also some fair amount of crazy out there that is not good for us to consume and not good for us to listen to. So make sure that you turn that TV and the radio off for good portions of the day. But that's pretty much all I wanted to leave you with today, other than to say that it's in this season, whether you're gathering on your own or whether you're gathering in life groups, can I just encourage you to consider as well that to continue to sustain the ministry of the church, we're just asking that the whole of our congregation jump on board with electronic giving. We actually get about 2/3 of our giving, our regular giving online these days, but there's still a significant portion of that that's taken up on Sundays as well. And obviously when we're not meeting as a corporate body, in order to continue to sustain our ministries and all of the work that our various staff and do, and the programs that we run, even in there, if they're in differing forms at the moment, we obviously still need some support in that area. So can I invite you to consider giving electronically? You can do that through the website that I mentioned before, kingsbaptist.org.au, or you can do that through the Giveway platform as well, which you will find at, well, just Google Giveway Australia and you'll find a way to give to the work of Kings Baptist Church. I'm actually really excited for this Sunday. It's going to be different. It's going to be a little bit strange, but there's still every reason that we can practice being church as the church, being a life-giving family, albeit in a different context. And I'm really looking forward to interacting in this way, even though it's going to be a bit odd. I'm not going to lie. But I hope that you have a great weekend, that you have blessed rest on your Saturday, and we look forward to interacting electronically over the weekend. God bless. Have a great day.